McKinsey & Co. have predicted that by 2030, Indonesia will be the 7th largest economy in the world with 135 million members of consuming class. In the other words, there are exciting opportunities for the creative economy to be one of many sectors which are able to sustain the whole national economy. Essentially, it is the knowledge-based economic activities upon which the creative industries are based. But to examine more on the scope, firstly, we should know about all these subsectors. What are those? Let's see the next graphic. This is creative economy subsector. The first one is applications and game developer, interior design, performance art, culinary, advertisement, movies, architecture, product design, and radio. Creative industry, which I mentioned just now, are the lifeblood of the creative economy. They are also considered an important source of commercial and cultural value. The creative economy is the sum of all the parts of the creative industries, including trade, labor, and production. Indonesia's creative industry show a strong growth started from 2010 until this time being, with consistently recording positive growth to the country's GDP. And let's check the next graphic. The next graphic will be about creative economy's contribution on GDP in 2014. Yes, the contribution reaching 785 trillion rupiah 2015, 853 trillion rupiah 2016, 923 trillion rupiah in 2017 to be exact. The contribution to the GDP reaching 1,009 trillion rupiah in 2018, reached 1,105 trillion rupiah. See, this has proved that creative economy has a huge potential to grow. Based on previous data, Indonesia's creative economy in 2016 reached 923 trillion rupiah, contributed 7.44% to the total national gross domestic product. These percentages beats the creative economy of Russia and Singapore, but are still below the United States and South Korea. And let's see the comparison to get better view through the next graphic. This is country's comparison on creative economy. Contribution actually is taken from 2016 data. Singapore contributed 5.7%, Russia 6.05%, Indonesia 7.44%, South Korea 8.67%, and United States 11.12%. This one is taken from Beckraf. It doesn't stop there. Even Indonesia's creative economy contribution is higher than some developed countries. The national creative economy continues to develop. Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Indonesia, or Kadin, even predicts the contribution of the creative economy to GDP will reach 1,211 trillion rupiah in 2019, up from 2018 of 1,105 trillion rupiah. As a matter of fact, the growth of creative industry sector is in the same line with the growth of Indonesia's e-commerce industry, which has grown about 60 to 80% every year and expected to be a major economic growth in Indonesia. The contribution of the creative economy to the national economy is getting real. We can assess it also through the labor absorption level. Better yet, the total employment this year is projected to reach 18 million people. If you take a look at previous years, the number was getting better as year went by. To get a deeper view, let's check the next graphic. This is people work on creative economy. 2014 reaching 15.46 million people. The number keeps increasing. In 2017, the number of people that working in the creative economy reached 17.43 million people. However, there were actually contradictions in the creative sector employment. The government encourages increased employment, but in the other hand, business people must increase production efficiency. In the other words, business people want high productivity without adding human resources that must be paid. The increase in productivity is believed to have a positive impact on the performance of the creative sector because it can boost the contribution to the GDP. As we may be curious about that, let's see the comparison between both gender through the next graphic. This is gender comparison on creative economy industry in million people. The purple one indicates for women that working in the creative industry, and the yellow one indicates the men that working in the creative industry. Yeah, in the depth report, so-called creative economy workers report showed that women are the main players in the industry with a percentage of 53.86%. Through the data, we can see that women's participation in the creative economy shows an increasing trend every year. Within a span of 6 years, the largest growth in labor participation occurred in 2011 and 2016, which was 9%. Today, the creative industry are among the most dynamic sectors in Indonesia's economy, providing new opportunities for Indonesia to leapfrog into emerging high-growth areas of the world's economy. So, say hello to creative industry. And stay tuned for market headlines because we'll be right back after the break.